Hi, my name's Mary, and I'm excited to have you here with me while I share with you an amazing legal resource for small business owners. I started my small business journey about 7 years ago when I opened my own law firm to serve small businesses just like yourself. So when I heard about this amazing resource that Legalshield has to offer the small business community, I knew it was something I had to share because it's so very needed. So I know your time is precious. After this video of me, I will jump into a 10-minute presentation where I share with you how you can get access to top quality law firms and the legal help that your small business needs for a fraction of what it usually costs. So let's get right to it. In these uncertain times, small businesses have a whirlwind of questions, concerns, and issues, navigating things like new working environments and new legislation. Just think of how many things changed for small businesses from the pandemic alone. So I'm thrilled to be able to share with you a resource that Legalshield has provided now for nearly 50 years, and that is the Legalshield Small Business Plans. To share a little bit about Legalshield's background. Legalshield was created in 1972 to make equal access to the justice system a reality, not just a phrase and not just words on paper. And now Legalshield is proud to protect and empower over 4 million lives and over 140,000 businesses with their services. These members have access to top quality law firms all throughout the United States and Canada for just a low monthly fee, which I will share in more detail in just a few minutes. But the real question is how? How can Legalshield afford to give this large member base access to top quality law firms? Because frankly, they're expensive. Well, it's through their members' collective buying power. See, every month, Legalshield members pay a small monthly fee, and Legalshield takes a percentage of those fees and then prepays their provider law firms in advance to serve its members. So when you call a Legalshield provider law firm as a member, you're going to hear, "How can we help you?" Not "How can we bill you?" Because excitingly enough, the provider law firms are there to serve you, which is why as a small business, you should consider being a part of that collective buying power. We often think about the legal system as time-consuming, complicated, and expensive. But there are companies who are disruptive innovators. Let's think about it for a few minutes. For instance, when you think about shopping, a disruptive, innovative company is Amazon. In the palm of your hands, we have access to convenient and oftentimes more affordable shopping using a subscription-based model. And when was the last time you bought a CD or an album? It's companies like Spotify that allow us to subscribe to their library of music through an app. Now, access to crucial legal services is the same way with Legalshield through its technology and collective buying power. Legalshield has made that complicated, time-consuming, and expensive system now simple, easy, and affordable. So when it comes to legal issues for a small business, how does that small business protect their day-to-day issues on a small business budget when these are the types of challenges they're facing? With the uncertain world we live in today, those traditional legal issues have become even more complex. Just think about what small businesses had to navigate overnight with the changes from the pandemic, or with the way business is changing through technology and the additional risk that brings. But what if as a business owner, you could have unlimited access to consultations for your day-to-day questions and concerns, or have your law firm write letters and make phone calls on your behalf? Review all of your contracts to make sure they're up to date for today's laws, or assist you with debt collection for people that haven't paid you on time, or update your employee handbook, have IRS audit services available in the event that your business is audited, or help defend you in the event of a lawsuit, or having a cyber protection plan in place to protect you from cybercrime. We're also having access to business consultants to help with things like marketing or strategic planning. And not for you to pay for those things by the hour, but by the month. And that is exactly what Legalshield has done. It has tailored plans to meet the needs of your business because sometimes small businesses have big business problems, but not big business resources. Legalshield offers 3 main small business plans, Essentials, Plus, and Pro. But for this illustration, let's talk about the Pro plan. First and foremost, let's look at the value of this plan in terms of your monthly premium. That premium is $169 a month, and if you scroll down to the next purple line, you'll see that there's a trial defense supplement you can add for an additional $14.95 a month that gives you 100 hours of trial defense in the event your business is being sued. So combining those two together is $183.95 a month. Now, what would that do for you on your small business budget if you had to call a traditional attorney? Well, that's about 20 or 30 minutes of their time. But with Legalshield, it's an entire month's worth of service. So anytime you ever have a question or a concern or issue, or when something in your gut doesn't feel right or is not making sense, or something's keeping you up at night, well, there's no more need for you to stress, guess, cross your fingers, Google important decisions, or DIY any of your documents. Because as a member, you can simply tap the app and be able to speak to your attorney for all your business-related questions and concerns. And not just for you, but up to 5 users. So if you have a business partner or somebody that manages your employees or manages any one of your departments, we can add them to the plan so that they're making qualified decisions. So just take a second to look at the amazing benefits and access to legal services that you get for a tiny fraction of what it would cost to hire a traditional attorney. Now, if at any point you have questions about what plan is best for you from the Essentials, Plus, and Pro, there's a button that you can click below to schedule a call with me, and I'd be happy to go over them with you and answer your questions. I'm going to take just a few minutes to talk about some additional supplements you can add to your small business plan and some other resources that can help protect and empower your business. So for an additional $14.95 a month, Legalshield offers a Business Plus supplement that gives you access to business consultants and other business tools like forms, a website builder with e-commerce integration, a CRM, and access to business consultants to ask a variety of strategic questions. Another crucial resource that you can add to your small business plan is ID Shield for Business, and that is a cyber protection plan. We know that cybercrime and cyber attacks are on the rise, and from March 2020 to March 2021, we've seen a 400% increase in cybercrime, and 76% of those victims were small businesses. So ID Shield is a great way to protect your business from cyber attacks and vulnerabilities very affordably. They offer preventative and recovery protection. But it doesn't stop there. Legalshield also offers affordable individual and family plans that give you access to attorneys for personal related matters for just $29.95 a month. Now, some of you tuning in may be independent business owners with no employees and no business partners, running a completely solo operation. In this case, you could also consider adding a home business supplement onto a family or individual plan for just $14.95 a month and getting access to the services listed on the screen. Shield also has plans to protect your personal identity and reputation. That gives you all the services listed on the screen in front of you for a low monthly fee. And not to mention these additional services as well. Now, for people that purchase a Legalshield personal or family plan and an ID Shield plan together, you get additional credit counseling and education services. And these are the people in your household that can be covered under each of those personal plans. Some other additional perks that are included from being a Legalshield member. Now, as a small business, you could decide to offer a Legalshield personal or family plan and ID Shield plan to your employees as an employee benefit option. There's also member perk saving, where you get discounts on all your favorite places to shop and access to a variety of legal forms. I want to ask, how are you as a business owner making decisions today? Are you Googling those decisions or finding a DIY contract online and making the quote-unquote logical choice and keeping your fingers crossed? Are you using a friend who's a lawyer who may not be a business lawyer per se, but they're helping you out because they like you? Or are you paying a retainer or high hourly rate to a business attorney? Or are you hiring in-house legal counsel and paying a full salary? Or would you rather join the collective buying power of Legalshield? I want to thank you for being here with me today as a business owner. I know your time is very valuable, so I'm going to leave you with three choices. You can join the collective buying power of Legalshield, get your plan and any supplements and identity theft protection that you want to add on to that, and download the app by clicking on the buttons below. Or you can schedule a call with me if you still have some questions. I'm happy to answer them and happy to help you sort through that. There's a button below for you to do that as well. Or you can continue winging it or paying high hourly fees. The choice is yours. Either way, I'm honored that you were spending the last few minutes with me, and I hope to see you as a member of Legalshield.